Good evening, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. This is Joshua coming to you from a very undisclosed location. Wanted to give you StreamYard a try for the first time.
I put your link up there and see if anybody wants to come on.
Anybody still out there? We're not going to be on very long. We just wanted to come on and see how this thing's working. Hello, Kathy Brock. How are you? Hope the sound quality's okay. We've never done this through StreamYard before. We've been kind of hesitant on doing it, but hey, we'll give it a shot. Hello, Red. How's it going? I'm sorry, I shouldn't say Red. We all know you as Cactus on here. Thank you, Cactus. Appreciate it. I know I've been watching other channels and we've really been starting to go through with the StreamYard stuff. I've been wanting to give it a shot. I didn't want to set it up yet until I had the paid version so I could get the silly duck off the corner, but what the heck, we'll see how it goes. I don't think there's anybody in the back chat. I don't see nobody. Thank you, Nightbot. You're doing a wonderful job as always. Of course, U-Haul saw it was an upcoming video and he commented. He's done disappeared now, so we don't have him with us at the moment. He might pop back in. You never know with him.
Hey, Kathy, bro.
A voice spoke. Hey, Cinnabee, how's it going? Thanks for joining the Kathy. Thanks for joining the Cinnabee. Cinnabee, I haven't seen you in a couple nights over some of the other chats, but I've been kind of hopping around and coming in kind of late to a few of them. Hope you're doing well. Hope everybody's had a good weekend. I know for a lot of you folks, it's a 3-day weekend with Martin Luther Day coming up on Monday. For those of you who are getting hammered with rain, I hope you're doing good and you're not getting flooded. I know a lot of areas are getting heavy rain. Especially out in California. I've been watching some different live streams from out there from cars getting stalled out because the rain's been so heavy and tall. Your daughter's off of school tomorrow. Yeah, where my sister-in-law works, she's a kindergarten teacher, and they're off. It's a teacher work day for her, but for most folks, it's just the students are out. Glad to finally see you. I've been watching on the TV screen, so don't get to text on it. I get that. I don't think my camera's turned on right now, but I have the camera off at the moment. I don't think I'm getting nobody in the back chat. I don't see nobody. That's what I was checking. I don't see nobody. I was just wondering if I couldn't see a picture. No, I don't have a picture up right now.
Hey, Jerry. I want to come on and talk.
Hey, Jerry. Good. How's it going? We'll get it. Just a matter of time. See, guys, I can turn the camera on. I just choose not to. Yeah, very rarely will you see my picture. And normally we'll throw the logo, but now and then I might have the picture depending on what we're doing. Like I said, I know there's a lot of different streams going on and holiday weekends, people doing stuff. Bird's doing good. She's right beside me. Oh, oops, I did see you. Now you saw me, Sandy, because I just turned the camera on just for a second so you could see me. Then I turned it back over to this. How are you doing, Bird?
Okay.
Jerry Hood, Bird. Bird said she's okay.
Start a job. What do you say?
Yes, she's supposed to start a job on Wednesday if everything goes as planned.
I won't say where.
Oh, yeah, we're definitely not seeing where. Cindy B says hello, Bird. Are you reading the comments?
I am. Maybe.
Because you're not in the comments, so. Yes, you all. This is StreamYard. My link is up top.
You want to come on? You all come on.
Good, I have 8 baby sheep now. Oh, wow. That's a handful. That's definitely enough to keep you busy. Not to change the subject, but has anybody seen God Bless USA lately? She has not been on here in months, it seems like. I don't know if it was a troll or if somebody kicked her off or what happened. She just completely disappeared one day out of everywhere. YouTube, the moderator Discord channel. She just disappeared.
Gosh, I would have put the person over there.
1 second, guys.
Well, you all, you want to come on? Come on.
U-Haul, your popcorn quality was not that bad last night. I've definitely heard worse, especially on some of your streams. Oh my god, we're just trying to use that one microphone that one day. Holy cow, that was bad. But anyway, I see you in the back door. Hold on. Hello, welcome to the show.
Oh, thank you for that. Yeah, I don't know why my audio sucks, man. I have a Samsung phone, but it's an old ass phone. I forget the model. I think it's the Samsung 10. So I don't know why my audio sucks, man, because I re-listened to myself yesterday chewing popcorn, and the popcorn was kick ass, man. That was a lot of people don't think that popcorn is filling. It is. So yeah, popcorn actually filled me up. I think it's that butter that they use really filled me up to where I really wasn't hungry afterwards, so I think it's that butter that fills your ass up.
Most likely.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry, I'm just at a shipper because I'm just waiting for them to waiting for my load. No, I wanted to come on because I know I'm scheduled to go live, or it looks like it went live. I was playing with StreamYard myself because I think when I do Prism, my audio is better, but I think the picture quality is kind of compromised. Well, I because I know Italian Princess does nothing but Prism. Same thing with Cactus. So they don't. Neither of them use Streamyard, but we did. Well, I mostly have because everyone does panels. So I left the option open for call-ins like my date last weekend. So I had a date of I basically had a single date yesterday because no one showed up. Well, I'm glad you showed up. The popcorn date, so it was like a single date of no one. It was just me and a bag of popcorn. But no, I know Aruba was in the chat, my chat or whatever, saying, "When the hell is this guy going on live?" It was a StreamYard that was canceled. So YouTube still shows up, it still shows it up like I'm still ready to go or about to. I'm like, yeah, no, not quite. So that's discrepancy totally on my part, man. That's a total discrepancy on my part. Yeah.
Because I kept looking and looking. I'm looking like, well, what the hell is he doing? Is he back at that farmer's market? Or what's he doing? I didn't.
Yeah. You know what happened is that when I finished the JFK thing, and I did that on purpose because it's Martin Luther King weekend.
Right.
Because yeah, a lot of people don't associate JFK to MLK. Yeah, there is. Well, just think who was president at the time. Actually, they were both gunned down. So that's what happens when you try. You try to. What is that? Anytime. I mean, if you look at the public figures, in almost like the last half century. Anyone, Malcolm X, all these people who want to like strive for peace get shot and killed. Edgar Mevers, all these people, well, not Gandhi, but like even the people in China, the Falun Gong or the Buddhist member Tibet. I mean, they pray for peace, and what happens is that they get tortured. So I did after the JFK thing I did because I've never been to that site. I've only seen on ScrewTube is that it took me that long to find parking. So I found street parking because that's what happens when you live in the city or out there in the city is that you have to find street parking. I'm like, damn, I don't want to pay. Well, I paid for it for the JFK thing, but where the farmers market at, it was like kind of a rundown neighborhood, and it
Well,
was
it
like
definitely
there.
looked like a run, and I'm listening for like a tent city. I mean, holy
Yeah, it
God,
was by the parking, by the outdoor parking. It was not the parking garage. Parking garage, your car will just get busted into and no one will see it.
Carol Burton.
Yeah.
yes,
Oh,
hello,
hi,
Burton.
Carol Burton. What's up, Carol Burton? I always misspell her name on Poipus because I say things and spell things differently.
I
Like I
love the
say
way
your
you,
name Jash. Yeah,
I
yeah,
love the way you say things and pronounce things, and I'll
yeah,
be watching Red Cactus, and she'd be like, "I'm trying to figure out what he's saying. It's difficult at times." It's like,
yeah.
dude,
Is
really?
Aruba in the chat? I don't see the chat. Is Aruba Dive Girl there? I wanted to say something to her because I know she was in my scheduled chat. That was a fail, and I wanted to tell her stop waiting.
No, but Cactus is in here.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, I meant Aruba Dive Girl. And I wanted to tell her that, well, I don't know if she follows NFL, probably not because he started kneeling. Is that all three teams from her state, Flow Rider, are all in the playoffs? I didn't realize that. Well, yeah, yeah. I didn't realize that. All three teams. So I'll see about, speaking of football, I'll see about going live tomorrow. I know I shouldn't be talking about my live on your stream, but it's just the next time, in case you're wondering, when I plan on or whatever going live, I'll see about tomorrow. We'll see how things go. Because I missed you. I mean, I missed your, uh, what is that? Your chats or whatever. And I know there's a lot of other people out there who try to do the same thing as you. I think a lot of them do a lame ass job like porch people or I don't follow those people or these other channels who try to do what you do, but they really suck. They maybe some people have heard of them. I don't watch them in particular because they really don't have anything to talk about. And they sound really lame. What's that? People porch or porch monkey or porch pe I don't know. It's just it's this couple that try to do what you do or whatever, and they talk about nothing. I said, oh my god, what a waste of time.
And this, and what's the problem with porch monkeys?
Oh yeah, yeah. I oh yeah, yeah. There's freedom monkeys too. Yeah, there's freedom
Yeah,
monkeys too.
we gotta
Yeah,
give a shout out to Freedom Monkey. I don't know where they're at today. They might be
yeah,
watching.
yeah. I don't know about that. Freedom monkey, freedom. Yeah, ready to throw pineapples.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, Freedom
yeah,
Monkey is his damn pineapples. He loves to throw pineapples.
yeah. Porch monkey is not a racial term, by the way. It's just it's an animal. Some people might
Exactly.
interpret that. Yeah, a lot of people want to interpret things that don't have the meaning, and just want to call you racist for it. It just be like, hey, call me whatever you want. Ultramaga, J6er, QAnon. Yeah, come up with this stupid stuff.
Oh,
Jeez.
absolutely. But
Yeah.
no, you was
Which,
talking about trying to walk back to the parking garage, and I thought, what the hell kind of garage is he in? Beat that damn tractor trailer on a parking garage? Holy God, that must be a big garage.
yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, that was my bad. No, this is a personal time. So now I'm back on the road again. So I wanted to, and this is going to spoil it of what I'm going to try to do tomorrow. I got to see because the Cowboys play tomorrow.
Well, don't spoil
So yeah, I'm not used to seeing a playoff game on a Monday night. I don't know. So I'll see what I could do with that or whatever viewing party. Because the last time I did a viewing party with the TCU Frogs, that did turn out too good. It brought back bad memories of Tennessee, South Carolina. Sorry, Birdie. It really did. It brought horrible memories. That was a terrible game to watch, just because every time they had the ball, I mean, it was almost the same score too. I said, "Oh my God, this is bad." So, yeah, that wasn't even a game. Wasn't even a game.
Yeah, pineapples. We must have some. We must have some pineapple carrots in here.
Oh, nice. I don't see the chat. I guess I
It's
could.
me.
It's Bird.
Oh,
Bird threw
nice.
some pineapples.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, Red Cactus knows what's up. I'm just going back. No, Ruby here. Yeah, again, it's just these people that try to do what you do or what have you. It's just they do and I know I'm trying to work on my microphone. Which video you talked about? You said I did really crummy job. And I know I do a lot of crummy jobs. The
It was,
microphone you talk about Branson, or should
no,
have shot that in prison.
it was after Branson, but it was one of them microphones, kind of like what Wyckoff uses. That thing was horrible.
Oh, that was bad. That was a no good microphone. Damn.
That was horrible.
Oh God, I don't know about that. Maybe I should sell that on eBay or something. It's too late for me to return that
I was,
to Best Buy.
I was
I
watching a little bit the other day of Wyckoff in Miami, and he actually was wearing that microphone, like you could see clipped on his shirt or whatever.
Sure, sure, sure. I got the gimbal from Best Buy yesterday, what have you. I tried it. It's not on Android Gulag Play or whatever. I don't know. I don't know the software. I was playing around with it. It just involves a lot of playing around with it because it's all you kind of steer it. There's like a not a joystick, but it's if you've ever handled a gimbal before, it's weird. It's like a remote control,
I
so
want
it
one.
feels
We want
yeah.
one, but we haven't been in the position to get one yet. And
It's not cheap. It's not cheap. Yeah, I just had a voucher because I have one of the credit cards, but it's in the hundreds. It's in the hundreds. It ain't cheap. It kind of sucks. I know it requires like
we
saving
looked
up
at a
some money.
couple. We
Yeah.
looked at a couple on Amazon and in Best Buy, but it's
Oh
winter
God.
time right now, so we're not really doing nothing
Yeah.
community wise. So we're
Yeah.
not really. It's not a big priority right now, but we
Yeah.
probably ought to go ahead and grab one so we can learn how to use the damn thing before it does warm up, so our video don't look like yours.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Right.
Mention it,
Yeah.
Bird. Everybody, if you haven't already done it, go check out Live with Bird
Live
on
with Bird.
YouTube.
Yeah. I know Cactus was on this morning. I think I was watching, and
I
Italian did a
missed her.
video.
I missed
Yeah.
her
Yeah.
this morning, but she's in the chat now, or at least she was.
Yeah. It's okay if she's in and out or what have you. That's cool. Whoops. How do you do the command thing? How did you do that? The command, like, because that way people can. Oh, you need to have Nightbot, or you have to activate Nightbot.
Yeah, Nightbot's not even an app. It's literally just like Nightbot.com and influence and apps or some commands. It's not even an actual app. It's just like StreamYard. It's a website.
Nightbot. You have to register Nightbot. Okay.
You just literally just sign into it with your YouTube account.
Hmm.
You can sign
Because
into Nightbot to the YouTube account and then just set your commands from there.
because Tommy Temper, and I don't know whether or not I'm going to stay on this channel for much longer after what happened today or
I
yesterday
missed
rather,
it.
because well, good thing you missed it because it was a total crap show because it's been taken over by trolls. I'm not going to mention his name because I already confronted him once on that channel.
I remember
So
that.
yeah. So what it is that they've taken over because he's like me. He doesn't censor. He doesn't. I mean, if he has mods, they're there just to plug channels or whatever. But if I could do Nightbot where everyone could just plug their own channel without a mod, and then you just do it off command, it'd be like that. It means that any and everyone could just come into my chat or whatever, just type in the command and then just plug their channel with no mod. So it'd be pretty cool.
Do have some content.
Is there
do some-
content in Live with Bird?
do chit chats, and then when it gets warmer, I'll be doing some live
Yeah.
stuff.
Sure. No, you do live stuff already, Bird. With you go live already. So
Just not that much because it's really kind of a backup channel to this. Or
yeah,
if he's covering something, I'm covering something, it can kind of be like when the squirrels were in Florida the other week for that
yeah. Oh,
one
yeah.
protest. They
Hmm.
were covering different angles or views of it.
Or when there's
Yeah.
music and you can't cover it, I can't.
But for music and where I'm is really close, and I got a good mute. She might be from a little further distance, and she might be able to continue to promote. And she's not monetized either, so she can play video with music and get by with it. Where if I play with music with video, I'll get hit because I'm monetized.
Yeah, I can't monetize with this name. I mentioned before. I just use this name to get popular, to be a household brand name. I mean, if I'm going to monetize, I'll probably do the buy me a coffee. I'll do the cash app. I'll do the workarounds. I mean, just for the sake of privacy, if I ever get to that point, even on my shorts channel, and I do a live on there, what have you, just be like, I'm not going to do it through YouTube because some people just don't want to see how much they donate to whom, and they want the privacy. I'll be like, all right, fine. So I see these different things. And
Thank you.
well, good news is that I got my debit card, so I could do the Cash App thing now if you need some immediate money or what have you. So I was able to straighten that thing out. So it's pretty cool. It's nice to have my bank account back again after the hack job. And speaking of hack jobs, man, I had to complain to the Attorney General of, you might recognize this name, Pennsylvania, Josh Shapiro. So I
Oh
tried
yeah.
to file, yeah, I tried to file a complaint, not against him, but like for him to do his job when he was formerly, because he was an Attorney General before last November, and he really didn't do much of anything. I said, if he's that way, and he pretty much was that way on the campaign trail because he never debated, I'll be like, oh, I mean, that sucks. So, that was what it was like trying to deal with him there. Um, so
That's sad
as
when you talk about 4-H.
yeah, yeah. I can't wait to see what new content you guys have coming out or what have you. I did make an error though because I did a recent video that I should have put on my live because it's more political than my shorts. Because my shorts isn't all that political, but I did one of the articles of impeachment on Biden. And I put it on there, I think, because it was a short, but I do have shorts on my live channel, as weird as that sounds. And so,
Uh-huh.
yeah, so I did one of where I was mailing out because in my case, I did a sec because there's two articles of impeachment, one for the so-called president and the other one for the VP. So I mailed that out to my new congressman because my previous congressman had to, well, he stayed in office. I don't know why. First off, he doesn't live in Texas. He lives in D.C. So he that's his home. So he's never back home here. The other part is too is that he had to quit because he had an affair with some chick from ISIS. I kid you not. I'll be like, oh my god! It's like, why couldn't this guy just been rid of immediately? So I have a new congressman, and he was on local NBC this morning. So I got to watch the replay on that. So I figured out yesterday though. I figured out yesterday because I had to do some research, but they're only open Monday through Friday. Is that there is a county GOP kind of by me, and one of these days, if I'm ever back home or what have you, and I ever have that spare time, I'll just live stream my visit to that office, and then just submit the articles of impeachment to them because a lot of times, man, it's just I gotta put them feet to the fire, man. I just can't let them off easy. Just being just lackadaisy that I just live in a red county, red district, and they can get away with whatever. Be like, no, you gotta. I mean, sometimes otherwise than that, we just wind up with rhinos. We wind up with Kinsingers and Cheneys, and be like, no, I don't want that. Nobody wants that. So
No, we've
you
got
know,
enough of those.
yeah, yeah, exactly. So I remember out in Virginia, well, not locally by you. I think there was a former congressman or whatever. His last name was like Bratt or whatever. He's out by like Norfolk or whatever. He seemed like well, when he was around at the time, he seemed like an all right congressman. He's no longer in Congress, so. But yeah, it's just one of them things, man. That if I ever had the time back home or what have you, but they're only open Monday through Friday, so I'm like, be like, I gotta catch them during the week. They're not open
Well, of course, they're
weekends.
not going to work all weekend. Are you
Yeah,
kidding?
yeah,
They don't.
yeah.
Weekend,
You
you could
kind of
get
wish.
for the kids.
Yeah, yeah.
But you
But
was
I want
talking
to think.
earlier.
Yeah. Hmm.
You was
Go
talking a
ahead.
few minutes ago about the super chats and super stickers and all that. Dude,
Sure.
that stuff really, it actually kind of sucks because you've got to have
You got a
$100
text.
worth of donos before
Nah,
they'll ever even send it to you. So you
nah. I'm not
might
doing
have
that.
90
Yeah,
bucks sitting in damn super chats, super stickers, and you might need that 90 bucks
yeah.
Thank you, Carol, for that link.
and not get any of it because you haven't hit $100 yet. And even after
Nah,
that, they
that
still take
sucks.
30% of it.
Yeah, well, that
So
sucks.
that's why you
I
don't see me throw super chats and stuff too much. More often, I'll hit like Cash App, Cash, Venmo, PayPal, Buy Me a Coffee, all that stuff. I don't really promote the other stuff too much.
I figure if the super chat, super stickers, then people get to see how much you do. See, but if you want that privacy, you do the Give, Send, Go. I don't know about GoFundMe, but Give, Send, Go. I did send Glory B some money that way, and so that way a lot of those trolls can't see how much you got from who, because
Well,
I
that's
know
the
they'll
thing,
be
because it'll
targeted too.
show up
Yeah,
in there that so and so sent this much, so and so sent that much.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Right, right. Shit. I didn't watch Wyckoff's trip to Miami. I know the last time he was in Miami, he got censored because he tried to go into DeSantis. What it is that he's a public official, but where it was held was a private venue,
Uh-huh.
and that's where they got him. They said this is a private, and I don't get. I mean, he's a public official rerunning for governor, and it's like, well, actually, it's his first reelection from 18. So it's like, but they got him in the fact that it was private property. I'd be like, damn. They just be like, man, they got away with it because Wyckoff, he got away with it before. And I said, well, what's the problem? Because he's done it before. It's not new. He's done it all throughout last year. And then, it's just now that they clamped down on it. I'd be like, oh, that sucks. So, I
Uh-huh.
mean, that sucked. Yeah, it stinks. I got his stickers, by the way. I got his
Oh,
stickers.
we did too, and then he turns
Yeah.
around and says they.
I did too, and it's about to get scraped off the window after everything else has gone down.
Well, no, after the strike, yeah, after the whatever the hell it was that he did, it'd just be like, no thanks. So it's just, I mean, that sucks. So
Yeah,
yeah,
Permission to
yeah.
do it.
because we took the time to
Well, that was permission that was already given to you, and then he went back on it. It'd be like, all right, well, which one is it then?
Well, he was bragging about it the other night on one of his streams. He was bragging about that shit. I don't know if you noticed that stream or not, but he was talking. I think he was on Telescope saying, "Oh yeah, I gave him permission to restream and all this stuff, and then everything went down with Agnes and the Bears and all this shit, so I striked his ass or some shit."
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Hang on,
yeah,
guys. Hello. Are you done here? You still working? I'm still working on it. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, you there now? Oh shit! What's going on here? Hello, you there?
yeah. I'm here. I'm here.
Okay. No, I put it
Yeah.
on mute for a second, and I was afraid I'd screwed it up.
No, that's okay. I think it just mute everything. Just mute everything if you have to be muted. So
We're good.
no, because yeah.
But now it's like, what in the world? I mean, it's like, holy crap! I mean, I can't. It's bad enough that he even told somebody on stream that gave us permission. Everything went down with the Bears and Agnes and all that shit. He struck us as
Yeah.
like, really? You showed everybody what a piece of shit you are by doing that. And
Yeah.
even some other channels that we watch, which some of the channels that we watch, they were playing some of the video back, and they were even talking. They said, "Did you hear that? Did you hear that?" And they would rewind it and play it again so everybody could hear what he was saying.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what gives on that. It seems kind of shady or what have you. Yeah, I remember that stream or what have you that you're talking about. It was just that was the one with Trench, and I didn't catch his live or whatever, but I left a comment. I said, "Dude, buddy, what the hell are you doing going in there in the freaking first place?" I said,
It was
"They're not there to con." Yeah, yeah,
That was a weird one because it was like Trench and Jeff Dallas and Wizzy.
Yeah.
There was just a bunch of them that you would never expect to be on the same darn stream
Yeah.
together.
yeah. I'm never going on to that panel.
I don't know if you noticed, Charlie, but Brett and Wizzy was going at it pretty hard earlier on Brett's
Yeah.
stream.
Well, no, what happened is that Brett got restreamed, and whether or not he had permission to or what have you, but he was being restreamed. Yeah, that was bull. First off, you do it behind the guy's back without saying that you're doing it, because I don't know whether or not if you restream audio, then does that count the same as video because it's still audio? You know what I'm saying? It's like you weren't given permission for the audio.
I
They
understand
think,
what you're saying, and I think that could go either way. Yes, you're restreaming, but I could always counter that and say I'm providing commentary.
Yeah.
So I don't
Yeah.
know how that would really.
Yeah, I don't know how that works either, but they restream as audio and then they do commentary over it or whatever. So that's the type of BS I was going this morning, which again, it's just my feeling is that, oh, we've got nothing else to do. Let's restream this dude or whatever. Bunch of no lifers.
That happens in a lot of channels, though. I mean, I've been watching a lot of streams the last couple of days, and that's what they're all doing. They're all restreaming.
Yeah. It's
I'm
just,
not going to provide no names on this channel, but everybody
No.
on this channel knows who it is.
yeah, I'm not going to bother mentioning it. But yeah, with me is that I think this is a panel. There's a panel app. I think I'll try Prism because the last time I did Prism was well, they call it a flotilla. I call it a boat convoy. It was the DeSantis parade. down in Florida. So yeah, I that was the last time I did Prism. I should have done that more often, or just compare the two just to see how it is,
Anybody else
just to
want to
compare.
come on panel?
But
Yeah.
honestly, right now I'm doing this StreamYard on my
Hmm.
iPad, on my little iPad mini. It's not even a full-size iPad. It's like a little 8-inch iPad that I'm doing this StreamYard on.
I'm like Mike Lindell. My only computer is my phone. That's what Mike Lindell said. I said, "Oh, I've never had a laptop since a spreadsheet." But yeah, that's what Mike Lindell said. So I'm a lot like him.
Well, I have a HP
It's
laptop,
okay, Jerry.
but I never use it. But honestly, right now I'm just streaming from the iPad, and I'm reading the comments on the phone over here beside it because I can't try to read the comments on the same stream that I'm streaming from. It's kind of difficult to do.
I think the way that I do it is that I think when I do my vlogs, because I do the walk and talk like Italian Princess yesterday or what have you, is that she does the same thing, but I came out with it first, so I'll take the credit. Because if I'm not mistaken, I think I started doing that before she started doing lives, but that's okay. I'm not gonna get into a pissing match with her. So it's just no, I think I have it so where I'll highlight the comments, or I'll have the comments running on screen. Or at least I tried that with Restream. Restream, you know what? I did a Restream and Mona called in and my audio went out. So I needed her to like fill in as like the show host. So that really sucked because she didn't know that she was put on the spot as the guest host. And I just kind of threw the stream her way on her screen and I said, just take over. Oh my God, that was so bad. That was a
I
hot
remember
mess,
that
man.
one. I was watching that one.
Yeah, that was a hot mess. But she's a good fill-in host anyway because she fills in the time that fills. She's a good filler as far as
I was watching
filling.
a,
Yeah.
I was watching a show last night. She was on, and she was telling one of her little story jokes, and oh my God, that lady could make any person laugh. She has
Yeah.
got some stories and some jokes. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. She's accused of being
Hey,
a
Senator,
grifter, but if
we'll
you see
talk to
how
you
she
later.
lives, whoops, sorry.
No, she
What
was
was that?
just telling Cinnabon we catch her later.
Yeah. Bye, Cinnabon. No, it's just that one particular person's accusing her of grifting or whatever. I said, have you seen the way how she lives, or like where she lives and or anything like that? Does that look like a grifter? I said, and in case you're wondering what got him kicked off my chat, he laughed at that one lady who fell off the yellow fire engine on July 5th. That's what got his ass kicked off. And he's never welcome back.
Well, she
I
had
don't
said
see
in the
what's
one chat, she's like, "You think I'm a grifter? I live in a frickin' RV." She's like, "I'm not a grifter."
no. Well, he also wasn't at Branson, so it's just no, nobody knows. And I'll see about going back to Branson or what have you.
But
They
she's
thought
already
that was
talking
all a
about
grift.
making Branson bigger and better this fall than it was
I
last
hope
year.
so. Well, one of the things about it is that I hope Josh Hawley got an invite, the senator. It's his cycle next year.
Yeah.
So next year he'll be busy. So hopefully he'll make his way around. If not, maybe Eric Schmidt. Eric Schmidt can make the thank you round of electing him because, yeah, Missouri and Oklahoma were one of the those are freedom states because back in 2020, we're already going 3 years ago. Oops, wait, hold on a second. Hold on. Yep,
Who's in there?
Nobody, just you home. I'm trying to keep
If
looking.
anybody else wants to come on stream, you can.
Yeah, we have the link up top if anybody else wants to join us.
If you can be respectful, you can come on.
We've also got Live with Joshua t-shirts, sweatshirts, and hoodies. So there's a link for that posted up top as well. It's in the chat.
I'll be right
Anyway,
back. I gotta take care of some things, so just give me a few minutes. Give me a few
okay,
minutes.
sure.
Anybody that wants to come on, don't matter. If you can be respectful, we will allow you. But as soon as you become unrespectful, we will take you off panel.
Okay, U-Haul will be back with us in a few minutes. He's going to take care of something real quick. He'll be back over in a few minutes. It's time for the daily question. What's everybody doing for dinner tonight? I think I'm probably just going to do a sub and grab some beans or some chips or something simple.
I had some chicken salad, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese.
Yeah, Bird's already ate, so it's just me for tonight. So, if you want to, the link is open and join. Hop up on here and join us.
Hang on, guys. Hey.
That sounds really good, Cactus. Sorry about that. We gotta put you on mute for a second. We may put you back on mute here in another minute. Remember, guys, I'm streaming from one device and we call this on another, so I may have to put you on mute from time to time as things come up. Remember, you can contact us at livewithjoshua@proton.me. Any questions, concerns, or comments, livewithjoshua@proton.me. We also take donations to PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App.
We also have merchandise.
Yes, once again, we do have a link in the chat for bonfire.com for Live with Joshua shirts, hoodies, and pullover sweatshirts. Go over there and check out the merch. Promote the channel. It simply says that we are live with Joshua and we are on YouTube.
Hang on, guys.
Sorry about that. I had to help someone. I had to be a spotter. I had to be someone's spotter. Sorry. Oops. Oops. Am I on mute? I don't know if you guys can hear me. Sorry about that. Oh, it's on mute. I don't know if I'm on mute. Josh is on mute, so I don't know if I'm on mute. But sorry about that, folks. Sorry about that, Josh. Yeah. All right. All right. Yeah. So I had to help. I had to be a spotter. That's what happens here in the yard. So I do apologize for that, folks. I'm back with you. Whoops. Sorry about that. So I can't tell if I'm on mute or think about that cactus for being a sound check. Your sound check. So yeah. Yeah. I mean, today's troll chat or whatever is a total shit show. I mean, those people just need to leave us the f alone. If anything else, if you can hear me or not. I don't understand what those people's problems are. You know who I'm talking about. I'm not going to name names. No need to. Yeah. I mean, if you could still hear me, there are just people out there who really, really need to go after themselves, to be honest with you. I mean, I don't know what better way to phrase it as, but these people who just don't know anything about how to leave us alone and to just leave us be, they want to insert themselves when not insertable. I said this before on, well, sorry about that, a lot of wind. I've said this before on the dude's chat I'm about to unsubscribe to, Tommy Temper. I mean, he's a great guy, good intention, everything, but I mean, that's what the trolls want, you know. I mean, I guess censorship is the way to go. I mean, if you want to get rid of those people, they really don't. You know, whether or not they're restreaming this, that's fine, because we all know they don't have lives of their own, right? So it's unfortunate that it's gotten to this point. What an awful way to start off the new year, by the way. So, well, I guess that just leaves the door open for resolutions, I guess. But point being aside is that yeah, people just don't know how to mind their own business anymore. It's just shameful. Shameful. I mean, it's going to get them in trouble, by the way, and it's going to really, really put them in a situation they wish they wouldn't have to be in by me and people like me, which is what's going to happen.
Hey, guys, can you hear us?
Hey, yes, I got you on audio. Yeah.
We were on mute for a minute.
No, but I was occupying back the show. I had to be spotter, so I didn't want this dead air. When you see a bunch of this dead air, we kind of lose the attention span of the audience. So I was in for yeah.
No, that's fine. If I have to go on mute, you can just kind of co-host. That's absolutely fine.
Yeah. I'll make sure to because I don't like hear. Speaking of which, I guess I can name names. Was it Escobar? There's sometimes that he'll get up to go to the bathroom in the middle of his live. I'll be like, dude, man, can you at least tell the audience that you'll be back?
At least Tommy, he'll say, I got to get up and get more coffee or something.
No, Tommy plays music, though. Tommy plays music, though. He plays music.
I mean, I know Tommy, he'll always say, I'm going to get more coffee, I'll be right back. Or even Wizzy would put I'm taking 5 minutes and put a timer.
Yeah, no, he'll take 10 minutes to make fudge. Yeah, so yeah. But if the trolls are taking over Tommy's chat, I'll just unsub. Or I'll watch, but I won't comment. Because I know I was already made mention of earlier this morning, whatever. I don't know what I'm doing in these people's heads. It's just, I mean, the fact that they have to bring me up just goes to show they really don't have lives. I mean, it's bad enough that I have like nobody watching my lives, which I'm used to by now. But it's just, and I know that they're spying on me too. You know, that's normal. But it's
They're
just
probably spying on this one. I mean, they spy on all of us.
Yeah. I wouldn't surprise me. It's just, yeah.
The one I'm most cautious about is Feed a Monkey. Nobody seems to be able to vouch for who that is.
Yeah. I have no idea.
That's the thing. Nobody knows who that is.
Okay, so they're doing their own panel. They're doing their own panel. Whoops. All right. Yeah, I'm just spying on it too. I mean, we could. I mean, two people. You know, what is it? Two people could play at this game. Is that how the phrase goes? So they're doing their own stupid ass panel that nobody wants to listen to. I mean, think about it. Yeah, I mean, little do these people know that I'm one of them. I'm a troll too. So it's just they don't think I understand the art of trolling. That's the thing.
Troll a troll.
Well, no, I'm one of them. I mean, think about it. I'm like an ex-convict who's like a cop. Put it to you that way. It's like, how else do you know, like, the drugs and the ghettos, unless you've been there yourself? It'd be like, yeah, that's me. So I've been in the YouTube ghetto. I mean, that's what YouTube feels like, man. It feels like you're in the hood or like the homeless encampments. of Screw to whatever, and it's just a ghetto. I said, what a mess. A mess, man. But no, we're here to clean up the streets. Obviously, some people have called it the YouTube streets. Over there, it's like the ghetto. It's like the hood and the slum. It'd be like, who the hell wants to deal with that? It'd be like nobody, nobody. You know,
Right,
it's like,
right.
yeah. So I think I'm your first guest. It's an honor, man, to be on the show like this, because I've never had you as a guest before on my panels, but my panels really aren't worth. I mean, I know usually it's like one chick who shows up, the wing woman, but yeah, I mean, she hasn't been on or what
Well,
have. I mean, yeah,
last night I clicked the link for our panel, went into it, and as soon as he put me on screen, I turned it off. So I hit the button and I ended it, and it's like, and he's like, "Oh, you can come back up on panel." I'll put the people's
yeah.
like other folks on the panel. It was like 4 or 5 of them. Was like, who was it that popped in and left? He's like, "Oh, that was Lava Joshua. He popped in and left again."
You only had
Oh
you
my
up
God.
on screen.
Oh, what happened to you, Hall? Where'd you go?
I'm here.
Well, you disappeared off the screen for a second. I don't.
It's a different angle because you could always highlight yourself and shrink me. No, that happened. I mean, it's like with Mona's that I think I minimized myself, put her.
Right, right,
Yeah, yeah. No, I did that. I did that New Year's Eve with Jeffrey when I highlighted him.
right.
DOA style.
The hell, he's
Yeah,
so impertinent. It don't even matter.
yeah. I don't know what I'm having for dinner. Speaking of what I'm having dinner tonight, I don't know. I gotta wait for them to load up this trailer first and then see what the hell I'm doing.
I think I'm gonna run up here and just grab a sub and either some beans or some chips or something. Bird's already ate, but I gotta go. I gotta
Yeah,
go get something. So,
yeah. Wawa or Ritters. They're
well,
basically the same thing. Shits or sheets. Excuse me. I'm a
it's
swear.
gonna be from Sheets because unfortunately our closest Wawa is on the other side of Charlottesville and then
Oh
up more
dang.
toward Richmond. We don't have them
Mm-hmm.
too much in Nursery unless I go to Charlottesville or Richmond area.
Mm.
We won't be going to Richmond until next month.
I won't be going back to Richmond until about this time next month when we go for a 3-day weekend with the church stuff. But other than that, but I do have Sheets and Seven
Mm-hmm.
Eleven and obviously Pilot.
Sure. Sure.
Hey guys, if you're coming in and you want to come on panel, you can.
If someone else comes on panel, I'll go out just so, because I always enjoy
You might
coming on
want
with
to
you. Like,
stay.
Well,
oh, okay.
I'm checking the private chat and the back door to make sure we ain't got nobody else. Like I said, I am brand new
Knowing who,
to this whole StreamYard thing, so
Mm-hmm.
depending on who it is.
like I am completely brand new to this stuff. Like I said, I entered a chat last night and ended up ending it before as soon as you put me on screen. So I don't. I'm still learning all this stuff. I've been playing with it on and off all day. I guess you can still hear me, yo. Just making sure.
You still there?
Yeah, he's still there.
You all.
Well,
I think we're on mute again.
we're not on mute.
No, not on mute.
Oh,
Yeah, we're not on mute. I
Yeah.
was gonna say, what the hell? I know we're not on mute.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Yeah.
so you getting the
Restream.
truck loaded up now?
It is, and we'll see how long it takes. It's not going to surprise me if they have one dude back there in the warehouse because it's a Sunday. It's a weekend. It'd be like nobody shows up here until tomorrow at like 6, or like it's banker hours, man. It's Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. It's like the warehouse hours almost are the same as the bank.
That's
Or
right.
yeah, that's unfortunate, but
Mentioning
yeah,
bank, I read an article earlier. It was about a Bank of America. I
yeah.
forget what state it was in. And they didn't have a damn teller working. It was all done over video chat. If you wanted to talk to a banker, you went in this one little room and like sat in front of an iPad and talked to a banker working from home.
Wait, so it's basically it's a chat from the web. You have to download the app and then like Zoom call. You have
That's
to
it.
Zoom call a teller.
The guy
Oh,
the guy
yeah.
who wrote the article or whatever said, I'm meeting this bank. It was a Bank of America.
Rick Cactus said your audio sounds a little muted.
But Audio's a little muted. You hold nice and
Uh-oh.
clear. Oh crap! But
Uh-oh.
anyway, they said they went into a bank and it was like absolutely nobody working. It was just all going
Small
to
town.
like a little section or a little cubby or whatever. You did it all like on a damn
Small
video.
town. Well, must be a small town. It's
It
got to
just
be a small town bank, otherwise, because I'm thinking a bank teller. I mean, do you download the app and then you just, it's like this, you talk to the banker through Zoom or Skype time, FaceTime or Skype?
that's kind of what the article made it sound like. They said it used
Uh,
to be a little ATM, like a little ATM branch, little machine type thing up front.
yeah.
And when they opened this bank branch, they swapped that ATM thing across the road to a different bank. So
Mm.
he had to go in. Well, when he went in, it's like, what the hell? There's nobody here.
Oh, dang.
That's
Dang.
well, it's
Yeah.
like McDonald's and Denny's and everywhere else going all this robot crap. Rockhoff or somebody had on Facebook or a couple or YouTube a few weeks ago. They went to a Denny's and a darn robot brought the food to them.
I thought usually at Denny's they have the touchscreen where you pay instead of the waitress.
The last time we went to a Denny's, it was still a waitress, but it's like everything else. I know that Martin's has a little Martin's has a robot that goes around the floor looking for obstacles in the floor like spills or breaks, and then it
Yeah.
comes up the intercom calling for an employee to come with a bucket or a broom to clean the crap up. It's like, what in the world? Couldn't a
Yeah.
regular employee or a customer just say, hey, there's a mess in aisle 2, and then pay
Yeah.
the way instead of having a stupid robot
Yeah.
rolling around the store looking for a darn mess?
Yeah, I don't know what gives on that. A robot is giving. Okay, that's bizarre. Huh? That's weird.
And then if it's just a can of beans or something that fell off the dang shelf,
Mm,
it's going to sit there until
yeah.
somebody to pick it up off the darn floor.
Oh,
It makes no sense.
yeah.
Basics are
That's
problems.
yeah. I thought most cashiers were just a touch screen, and then you just have someone watching the kiosk. You have like one attendant there in case someone has like something to weigh, like a cantaloupe or something. Then I know that the register, the scan registers are scales, but it's all touch screen at this point. I don't know. It beats the hell out of me as to because I thought most oftentimes you just pay, it's the screen and then you scan over. It's like
That's what it is anymore. I mean, hardly ever do you find a real store that has
Hmm.
an actual.
Person.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, they
that's
have to
kind of
have a
rare.
few in case you got alcohol or cigarettes or something to put your birthday in. But it's very rare that you actually deal with a real employee.
Yeah, yeah, it is rare. I mean, I don't know. It's beats the hell out of me. It's just your guess as good as mine is. It's just like yeah, okay. I wanted to show this. I actually got this on eBay. Is that
Is
pretty
that a new
cool?
one? Because you had a blue one, I thought.
No, 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 no. It's not the blue one. Um, the blue one, yeah, I do have that one, but that's the beanie for wintertime. Um, as far as the one that let's
Because you
see.
had the shirt and match you had on yesterday when you was at the farmer's market.
Yes, absolutely,
And I couldn't
absolutely.
believe all the compliments you got on that. Holy cow. I
Well,
loved
you
it.
got it for you. Well, I'm in Texas, so it's home. I mean, I know I'm in a city, but it's just this was the hat. You talk about the hat. Yeah, this is what I was wearing.
But somebody had, Agnes had on Facebook yesterday, and she was traveling again. She was at the airport. She had her Buck Biden and MAGA stuff on, and somebody else was like, I live in a red state. I know I live in a blue state. They'd be afraid to wear that here. And Agnes's
Yeah,
response was, I only wear that crap in the blue states just to kind of piss people off.
yeah. No, Agnes was the first one. I believe she had the F Biden flag, and she wore it like a cape back in the
Yeah, I've
days of
seen pictures
TPC.
and
Yeah.
video footage of that.
Hmm. So she was the first, and I don't know why her name got scratched out or whatever on the banner. There was a banner like that in Branson where we wrote our names, but that was different. And I mean, I was glad I was able to show up for that, even though I wasn't there for that long. And you guys tagged along with me as far as the rental or the Yeah, that was pretty fun. That was like cool stuff. So
I
I hope
just
you liked it, man. Renting the truck.
I just wonder if you had an air mattress in the back of the truck. I mean, the
Yeah,
cab
I
of those
know.
trucks ain't a lot of room to sleep in.
Yeah, the middle console though is another seat, so it's a three-seater.
Uh
It's
huh.
an Ashwood three-seater. It's a three-seater because I guess maybe if you bring a kid, and then it's like parents and they bring the kid sits in the middle. That middle is a seat, so it's like the second row of a minivan or something,
Gotcha,
or
gotcha.
an SUV. Yeah, yeah, that's what that's like. Hmm.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it do make sense. Huh. So we'll see if I'm still waiting here at the dock. So we'll see. We'll see if I have anyone show up actually loading this trailer. So it don't be. It's not going to surprise me if I'm here until midnight. I know that's crazy. You're like, what? You're like, you kidding me? I'd be like, no.
Kind of like the night you spent on night trying to get your truck looked at that it didn't have the darn part.
Yeah. Well, there's that too. Well, the other part is too. Even if they had the part, they don't have the staff. Because I mean, it's a part that doesn't take that long to just
You still
the
gotta have
part
someone to
it's
do it.
yeah, there's labor, but if you have like two guys in the shop or like no, one guy or whatever, then I gotta wait. Then they got people on call for emergencies. Yeah, I know. There's someone that still has to do it. You're right. You're right on that. There, there.
Yeah, me too, Jerry. I've got the same problem. Jerry Hood
Right.
says it costs too much to be on a panel.
Let's see.
Apparently, they don't.
Uh,
I mean,
I cuss too, but that's on my lives, not here. So
well, I don't care if I cuss too much. I'll just have to demonetize it or not monetize it. I don't really give a rip. I
yeah,
mean, it's my
yeah,
life.
yeah. If I'm on someone else's panel, yeah, I try to clean it up. But if it's my panel, yeah, hell yeah, then I just let loose.
Oh, I
It's
know.
different.
I watch a
Yeah.
lot of your panels, and I miss them. This morning I overslept and I missed the damn sunrise service out of, I guess it's Arizona. I missed it.
Yeah.
I got up at like 10 o'clock. It's like, holy crap! I missed it. I missed the
I
sunrise.
think I think she follows Aruba, so she's like the post Aruba show.
Yeah, because she normally comes on when Aruba goes off.
Yeah, because they're not on at the same time. They're different time zones.
I've
So
noticed that.
yeah, yeah. So
Yes,
so
Toxic
that
for talking about you.
yeah. She feels her ears getting warm. She'll be like, oh my god.
She's still lurking in the chat room. So
Yeah. Now I wouldn't be surprised if she's kind of surfing the chat rooms. She's kind of like channel surfing with different chats, which wouldn't
I got
surprise
people
me.
who do that. They like to channel hop a lot.
Well, no, what they'll do is that they'll tell that channel that some other channel's talking about them. And then
Yeah,
they'll get that channel to talk about the other channel, and then this and the other. Then we get into this whole streamer wars thing, you know?
gotcha. Well,
Yeah,
your buddy in DC, he loves Streamer Wars. He's always talking about it on the chat. Streamer Wars, Streamer Wars.
yeah, exactly.
I guess that idiot he'll be starting up here soon.
Me too, Jerry. I'm actually an Auburn. I got Auburn hair, so in summer my hair's red.
Oh yeah, because that's his new Bunker Hill. If you're talking about who I think you're talking about, that's his new Bunker Hill now. He
Yeah,
he's set up shop. Holy God, yeah, that's terrible. Because I was watching now. I don't know whether or not she has permission, but she does it anyway. Advertised by Tommy's channel, Hot Damn. So she's
I've
a
been watching
nice.
some of her.
Mm-hmm. And
She's
she
been
got me onto the
streaming a
white.
lot of stuff.
Yeah, and she just leaves it alone. She doesn't commentate like Tommy. But it's weird because Tommy advertised her, yet she does the same thing as Tommy. Isn't that weird? So Tommy's advertising like a competitor.
I've noticed that. That's how I found
Yeah,
out about her. But
yeah.
somebody said you watch her too. Though I think Cactus said you watch her.
I do watch her, and I comment too, just to let her know that I'm watching because I don't know whether or not she is waiting for interaction with a watcher. So I'll leave a comment because she'll see that someone's watching, but she doesn't know who. So I identify myself, and then I say, yeah. So, uh, yeah, the kind of mess that I remember seeing mid to late summer has now moved over to the J6 Vigil. And it's terrible. And I
Oh,
really don't know. I really don't know what that side chick is about, the one with the dog. I don't know. Is she a victim of molestation? Is she, I mean, was her dad a pedophile? I mean, does she have anyone close to her? I mean,
good,
does she
good.
have a Laurie Arnold story to her or whatever? But they're just are they just crazy for the sake of just being crazy?
I
Be
think
like, oh
so.
my
But
God, yeah,
that's like the
oh
other
my,
night. I've got a big bullhorn too, and mine's got a rechargeable battery. So
Hey, Wendy.
Yeah.
I took mine in the house the other day to charge my battery, and I'm like,
Yeah.
if I wasn't where I'm at, I would show up too with my bullhorn, and I ain't got to stop midway to replace the dang batteries. I can just take it home and plug the battery back into the wall and recharge it.
Yeah.
Arizona.
Yes, hello, Windy,
Yeah.
Arizona. I've been working.
So we got two Arizonaites. So I don't know whether or not they're anywhere near each other. Cactus, who's by Tuscan or whatever that place is by UA Wildcats, and then where Wendy is. But Wendy, I don't know why she brought. Maybe she got attached to Saznak. I think Saznak is by me, if I'm not mistaken. Supposedly, rumor has. I mean, if he's in the Dallas area, okay, he's by me. But she brought up Saznak or what have you. I don't know whether or not she made it a point or wanted to make it a point to try to meet up with him. But she brought up his name.
Oh,
I
yeah,
guess
she's talking
last
about all
night.
the court site and all that stuff. But you
Yeah,
was talking in your chat yesterday
yeah.
to, I think it was Sino, and I still don't know what part of Virginia she's from. You ended your stream before she said it. She just said
I
hello,
think
neighbor.
I think it might be Chesapeake Bay or Norfolk, no, Richmond. I'm sorry, Richmond.
Well, if it's
If memory
Richmond,
serves.
that's only
Yeah,
like an hour and a half from here. She really is a neighbor.
yeah.
If
Well,
that's
she's
the
probably
case.
she's probably by the Cabela's then, or you know,
Sino, well, no, you
or
won't.
Bass Pro Shop. I'm
Well,
sorry.
yeah, if she's Richmond, she's close to all that stuff.
Yeah, yeah. So
But
yeah,
like,
yeah.
you ended your stream before she got a chance to say.
I
All she
did
really
it.
said was hello, neighbor. But
Yeah. Yeah, Wendy and Cactus, I think they're buying an Italian. They're all in the same state. That's so cool. Ha!
About 2 hours.
we have an idea. We have an idea of what third of its kind is. We're not too far from her either.
Yeah, she's by DC. So,
One Mother Nature, I think's her name. I don't know if you've ever seen her in the chat. She's up around Virginia
mm,
Beach, Newport News, Norfolk area.
yeah. The thing about it is that if I take a load out there, it's hard for me to get anything out. I mean, they have a Walmart out there, but I've been out there. I was out there once, and I don't think there's a lot of truck stops out that way by Norfolk. Um,
No,
I don't think.
which
Hmm.
makes no sense because trucks still
Yeah,
have to go there to deliver and pick up.
you're right.
It's a
Affliction
very
share my
minimum they
career.
have to deliver. Those tours don't just get it on a plane or a ship.
Ah, I got you. Showing her cramps. So I hope you feel better, Wendy. Oh, geez, she seems to be hurting. That sucks. Damn.
It's too short. I'm not sure about cramps. Oh
Yeah.
no.
I did some shorts or what have you, and I guess Cactus threw shade at the magnesium that I had. That's okay. I bought the magnesium because it's from InfoWars. As far as like the quality of magnesium, I'm not too obsessed with it. I just wanted to help Alex out because I listened to his show throughout the. See, that's why, like, if I go live, I gotta wait for a show to end first, or I'll do it before a show starts in the morning. But yeah, that's one of the reasons why I bought that in particular. Because I don't know whether or not she paid attention to the brands that I've been showing on my shorts. I did post some shorts, and they're all from the same brand. They're all from the same brand. Yep.
A lot of the shorts you do that I try to watch, it's like they end before you finish talking. It's like it cuts off like the last couple of seconds or so. I don't know what's going on with that. If it's something you're doing or just the device is cutting it short or what. It just seems like the last couple I've watched about the Monster and the Bang and the Rockstar, I've
Yeah.
watched several, and they all
Yeah.
seem to clip off
Yeah.
the last couple of seconds or so.
I think so. So I don't know. Yeah. I don't know if it's not. Yeah, it just cuts off at the end or whatever. Just be like, what? Oh, wait a second, Josh. I think they're starting to load me just now. So I don't know how long I've been on here, but I think it's only now that they've seen that I actually am in the dock. So they just started. Oh my God, I'm gonna be here for a minute. Oof, jeez.
You deliver them tonight, or you gonna find a truck stop
No,
and
no, no.
head out
This
in
is
the
a
morning?
pickup. No, it's for tomorrow, but this is a pickup where I'm at right now. Just be like, oh my God, they just
I didn't know if you
started.
was gonna drive tonight or just find a truck stop and they'll head out in the morning.
I'll do a little bit of both. I'll drive to. I already have in mind of where I want to go, and then I'll drive tomorrow morning, obviously. But I'll obviously being as late as it's gonna be now. I'll drive to a truck. I know. I already know where I'm going. I already planned it. So
So
hopefully,
Wendy
it
says that Saznak is in court right now, and he arrived night before last.
So she must be a big fan of not Quartzite, Saznak. I remember him from TPC. I don't know what he's up to anymore. A lot of people from TPC, I think they fell out or just left and never really followed 76. So, well, outside of Oreo, I mean that's it. I mean it's the only one that he quit. But yeah, yeah, Saznek I've watched a little bit. I know he had an audience. I was a beta boy before Agnes. So, and I know those two did hang out, and I think he was in her chat once, but because they did a crossover where they both streamed each other at the same time on the trip to DC or whatever. So just like, yeah, okay, yeah, that was beta boy. That was back in the day. Let's see what I can find here. Hopefully, I'm not on mute. Oops. Oh, is it just me now? Oh, did Josh leave his own show? Oh my gosh. So in the meantime, that Josh will return.
Then
Um,
Josh is back.
okay, and Josh is back. Yeah, I have no idea what happened. Yeah, I have no idea what happened there.
We're here.
Well, you
Okay.
think about my text message from the other night, you'll know what's going on.
Yeah. Yeah.
It all relates back to the text message I sent you the other night. That's still
Mm-hmm.
taking place.
Yeah.
So that's what's going on as far as the random mutes.
Yeah. It's Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, I'm looking back at the text. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that being yesterday or what have you, just be like, oh my God, he'd be like, you got to be kidding me. I said, yeah. But luckily, I did find street parking, as I said, because the time that I went back to the parking garage after JFK, I had to look for parking, or I was looking for parking to the next spot. I was like, okay. Jeez. I know it's kind of kooky like that. It just be like, yeah,
Well, she's talking about service sucks at home. That's the biggest issue we had in DC and Bunker Hill. Our T-Mobile phones work great in most places, but we played a heck of a time trying to get data signal to live stream from Bunker Hill and West in DC when we were there. So they'd be able to join the panels in the middle of the night. Yeah, I've actually heard Gwen from Gwen's meeting notes talk about that Wendy. She'll do a lot of live streams of different meetings and events and says she has to almost just record them during the event and upload them at night when it's not as many people using all the bandwidth and all that. She was telling her dad one day that she can actually have much better luck uploading stuff at nighttime like that, but ain't nobody else online.
whoops, am I off? Uh-oh, looks like I'm off screen again.
Can you shut the door all the way? Thank you.
No, you didn't lose us. I was trying to switch it over to your camera. We're good.
Okay.
Plus, I'm in work while sunrise is happening anyways.
Fry TV used to be what Tommy Temper is today, during the days of TPC.
Well, I heard Pride TV during TPC.
Yeah.
I never could find his channel. Like when all that stuff was going on, Cookie and different ones were talking about Pride TV, and I
Yeah.
never knew who he was.
Yeah.
I never could find him until recently.
Yeah. I knew he was at the border, what have you, but he was only there riding the coattails of another dude who was live streaming too.
Yeah, it's a lot of
But
that going on too.
yeah, I don't know how much Spanish he knows, but yeah, I'm watching a little bit of the border news too. It's kind of dangerous. I guess if I ever make my way back to El Paso or what have you, it's like, well, that's what I could expect to find then, I guess.
Yeah, what a mess.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's
What a
something.
mess.
Yeah. I don't know.
We've actually had a pretty good little chat going here in the chat room just to have it titled as a test. I mean, we didn't really have a topic.
Yeah,
We haven't had a
it's
lot of
okay.
viewers tonight, but didn't really expect a lot of viewers for it to say test.
Yeah.
Didn't really expect this many, to be honest with you, for it to say test.
That's okay. We just make with what we got. Just I
Yeah, that,
forget. Yeah, no, I did my first panel. It was in the spring, and I had some real jerk calling. He was my first guest. I don't know who the guest was, but he ain't welcome back. It wasn't even on this. It was something called Melon app. Boy, that thing is a piece of garbage. Don't ever use Melon app, man. And then I tried Restream. That was garbage.
well, I
I
remember
said,
you
oh my,
used Restream when I first started watching you using
yeah,
Restream.
yeah, that was so dysfunctional. It was just. Then finally StreamYard. Then people recommended do StreamYard, do StreamYard. I'd be like, okay, all right, I'll do StreamYard.
Well, that's like you told me if I was gonna just Restream how to do it through Prism, because I didn't know how to do it through Prism. I thought you had to have StreamYard or Restream to Restream, but I didn't know you could do it through Prism.
That's cool,
Yeah,
Jay. We followed um, Oreo from when they started in
And
California the
yeah,
first time.
the other week,
yeah.
I actually had a text message from Buffalo Man. It was when
Huh?
Aruba Diver went to that protest in Florida, and he
Sure.
texted me wanting to know how to Restream it.
Yeah.
But we followed Oreo for over
Because
3 years.
Buffalo Man had seen me Restream stuff before he went to do Aruba that night, so he messaged us on
Sure.
how to do it and if he needed stream keys and all this stuff. And I told him just to
Yeah.
do it through Prism, and you don't really need none of that.
Right. Right. And I think the way that I found out Restream, I think was Prism. I think
Because I
that's
know,
maybe how I found it. That's
yeah,
what it
because
is.
some people do it through StreamYard or Restream, but I know you told me how to do it through Prism, and that's usually how I do it because that's what's the easiest.
Yeah.
I mean, it
Because
really.
I don't know about Twitch. I don't know about Twitch. I've never. No one even watches Twitch unless you're a gamer. So I don't even know
I
how you get subscribers on Twitch.
I stream on Twitch, but it doesn't save the video, so it's kind of like
Yeah.
pointless.
Yeah.
And I don't really know much about the Rumble thing because
Me
nobody's
neither.
ever heard of it. Nobody really subscribes to it. It's almost like I'd be better off to make a backup channel over here because at
It's
least
good if
people
you're
watch
on Twitch.
YouTube.
It's good if you're on Twitch if you're not worried about censorship because your video gets taken down already. It'd be like, oh, okay. That's if you're cutting and running. That's if you're just making a video that you don't want anyone else to find out about or just make it
Well,
whatever.
I've live streamed to Twitch before, but it never saves them or uploads them. It just kind of it streams them, and that's kind of the end of it.
Yeah,
And
that's
like I said,
weird.
I don't know much about Rumble. I've been pushing Rumble for months now, and it
Yeah.
really hasn't got past 42 yet.
Mm.
Because every time you talk to Rumble, nobody ever hears of it. Windy, Arizona. No, there's not a watermark because
Yeah.
the version of StreamYard that takes the watermark is $25 a month, and
Mm.
I'm not paying that until I know if I'm going to use it or not. This is my first time on StreamYard.
Mm.
If we decide to keep StreamYard and we can make it possible, we'll buy the version where I can do more with it. I can stream to more platforms and use my own watermark and all that.
Mm.
But until then, but but until I see if how well StreamYard's going to work for me, what I'm going to use it for, I don't see no point in spending $25 a month on it just to put my own logo up there.
Yeah, I did Restream just to switch out the hours because you have limited hours. So I'd use Restream anytime I'd panel or wouldn't do the vlog thing. And then I tried that, and then the thing ended up being a mess.
Well, if I'm just going to do a regular live stream, I'll use my Prism where I can put my own logo and all that. But if I'm
Yeah,
just doing a panel, then I'll obviously just use this. But I'm not going to run up on my free hours until I can get the paid version and throw my
yeah,
logo up.
yeah. No. That makes sense. That makes sense.
But
Yeah,
thank you for the reminder, Wendy, about the watermark. Any other time, if I
yeah.
was on Prism, I'd have to put it up there.
Huh.
I do make it a point to put this no restream out because people love the streaming. They can still
Yeah,
stream if they want to, but if you've got no restream, then you can copyright them because it says right on screen, no restream.
right.
That's what I
So,
heard Game Dab earlier telling somebody. It's got to be on screen, no restream, in order to go after them. Somewhere on your screen it has to say no restream. So, and it says without permission because I know Tommy has permission, and if a couple of other people have permission. Obviously, Tommy Temper's got permission. He he's got our link on his list of streamers that he's got on up there. Where he's got that long list of people. We're listed on that now. So from going on his channel and promoting and all that. Make sure we get the one in the back door. Nope. But anyway,
Is he still there?
he's still there. I'm looking at the comments. There's see what anybody else has going on. Make sure I didn't miss nothing. Yeah, nothing else going on right now.
Anybody in that chat?
Uh-oh. Nobody's in the back chat either, so. Now's not the best time of day to do a stream, honestly, because people's either watching other streams or they're eating dinner. J6 is about to start.
Is he gone somewhere?
Hmm?
Did he go somewhere?
What do you mean, did he go somewhere?
He's not talking.
He's at the warehouse. They're in the process of loading his truck. I think that's where he's at. I think he's doing something with
Yeah.
or he's on mute, don't realize it. No, he's not on mute.
No, I'm not on mute.
Yeah, that's what I said. You're not on mute, so.
Yeah. No, the J6 vigil. Yeah, yeah, it sucks how that's getting heckled now. It pisses me off.
It seems to be getting even worse because now you got some other characters back in play.
Jeez. Yeah, trying to be relevant, huh? Oh my God. What a hot
And now
mess.
they've gotten they're under equipped with their speakers and bullhorns that's been purchased to even make it worse.
I don't know how 100 subs could do the bail and then afford all the equipment or whatever. I'm really thinking he's a Fed.
Well, you know how it happens when they send
Yep.
all the money for the attorney, and they go on stream and they say they don't want an attorney and rant and have a hissy fit, a breakdown
Yeah.
about what the attorney. That's where the
Yeah.
money's going.
Yeah.
Just like the other day.
No,
when
I
they-
mean,
that
I'm talking
hotel
about like
with them-
equipment.
Just like the other day, he had that hotel with all that wine and beer and crap and them two chicks. I mean, all that costs money. All that costs money. Well, we lost him again. Is his audio going out?
Oh no. I think I'm in the show.
You're in the show. We hear you.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't know what happened with my logo. Maybe I'm just minimized.
We heard you, and then we lost you for a second.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah. As long as I'm not like booted off or whatever, then that would suck. So
No, because then you got to log back in and all that crap. And
yeah. I don't think though, for StreamYard you need to log in. I don't even think you need to be logged in on YouTube because you could watch the chat logged off and then just go on the browser. I think you could do that's a workaround. That's how Wendy gets away with she's not at the prison minimum or what have you. So she's able to do it with that many subs. So she gets away with it.
so that's cool.
Yeah, it is cool. She's able to do her thing. Yeah.
One thing I like about the StreamYard is I just recently discovered it. Is you ain't got to have your camera on. You can have your avatar of whatever on screen, and that's your actual photo.
No, yeah, this is my photo.
For the longest time, when I've watched a lot of panels before, they've always had their camera on, whether it was you and it was looking at a building or a scenery or some other panels that they all had their faces on or whatever. It's just recently I noticed that you could turn your camera off and put an avatar on screen.
Oh yeah, I could have the avatar off. Otherwise, I think it's just like a U or whatever. But this is like a customized icon or logo. No, but usually most of the time, if this if this were me on live or whatever, it'd be you'd be seeing the outside and stuff. You'd be seeing you'd be You should be seeing a little bit of this. You know, it's just it'd be different. It'd be different. You'd be seeing outside of the truck. It'd be like, oh, okay.
Right.
Let's see. Gives you a better idea. Hmm. What the hell is that? I'm just gonna go through paperwork. Paperwork's so much fun.
I mean,
Yeah.
hmm. Bird was asking if anybody else that came in. I was looking to make sure we didn't have nobody in chat.
I don't know. It might be just Cactus left in the chat. I give her props for putting up with us. Oh, jeez.
I've said it before. I can't do it either.
Yeah.
Well, I could do it if I wanted to spend the extra $20 a month or whatever, but I'm not
Yeah.
paying it right now.
It's like with Rumble to live stream. It'd be like to live stream. You're like, oh, you gotta be kidding me, man. You gotta be kidding
One
me.
thing I did notice about StreamYard is once you pay the $25 a month to upgrade, you can
Hmm.
stream to more than just one platform. So you can go to Rumble and
Yeah.
Facebook and
Right.
ScrewTube and all that.
Right. Yeah,
With
you're
with
right on that.
with the free version, you're limited to just one destination. Once you pay, you can go to multiple.
Yeah. YouTube is where the audience is at, and I remember I talked with Jesse about this in Branson. He says if you bring people over to Rumble, it's already preaching to the choir because people have moved over already, and I'd just be like, "That's so true." I'd be like, "That's true." I'm done with this paperwork.
I mean, I have a good
Yeah.
amount of followers on my Facebook page, but
Hmm.
whenever I stream to Facebook, we don't get more than 2 or 3 viewers on Facebook. So it's like it's really
Yeah.
not even worth it to go live on Facebook anymore.
Yeah, I'm not on Facebook or Twitter. Yeah, I know. I know. I don't know what I missed out on, honestly. I know that seems kind of weird for the audience to hear. Just be like, wait, what? Yeah, none. Never. It was MySpace. Remember MySpace was king. That if I won the $1 billion mega ball or the lotto or whatever, I'd buy MySpace. Actually, I would just buy YouTube. Never mind.
Really? With that little weirdo Tom who's automatically your best friend as soon as you sign up?
He
Screw
he's an
MySpace.
automatic friend. Yeah, he's an automatic friend. So you already start off with one friend. You got Tom looking over his shoulder with the white shirt. You'd be like, all right, yeah, cool.
I mean, it's almost as bad as you've got mail.
Yeah,
Oh,
instant messenger. Yeah, I remember that. That
I mean,
that was back in the day.
I'm not gonna give away my age here, but I remember AOL and dial up and
Hmm.
all that crap.
Instant messenger. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Hmm. Yeah, I remember that.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Answering machines.
Yeah, it was way back when. No, that was instant messenger where you had the chat rooms. Now the chat rooms are on YouTube.
I mean, I'm not a video gamer. You can go on Twitch now and all this other crap. Third
Yeah.
had it the other night. You watch all these videos of people literally just playing games.
Yeah.
My only games was a Nintendo 64 and a Game Boy Pocket.
Yeah.
I
They're
don't
playing.
do
Yeah.
that. Shows you how far back I go.
Yeah, it's just video games. Yeah. Yeah. You
Wendy
like.
says because I had a lot of views before I started streaming. Greg
Hmm.
Cactus says you two are funny. I had game
Huh.
related videos for a couple years. Okay, Wendy. I don't. Like I said, the only games I ever had is an N64 and a Game Boy Pocket. So I don't. I'm not a gamer.
I remember Game Boy. That was one of the first times that a video game was ever what was that? Ever was portable. So
Well, I
Game
didn't have
Boy,
the
you're able
original
to
one. I
play on
had
the
the.
road. Yeah.
I didn't have the original Game Boy. I had the slightly newer, really skinny one. And I
Yeah.
only had that for Pokemon. That's really the only thing I played on. That's when Pokemon was big the first time
I
around.
played Tetris. Hold on a second.
We two are funny, huh, Cactus? Well, you can come up on. You ain't gonna turn your camera on. You can leave it off like we're doing. U-Haul says he ought to be back in a moment, so we'll see what he's got going on.
You go downstairs and see if have stuff.
What would you want? Do we have it with us? I'm not sure either. Thank you, Nightbot. You're doing a wonderful job. Sounded like he lost signal, but I don't know, Jerry. He might have been getting out the truck. I mean, he's sitting in a loading dock waiting for him to load his truck up. I'm not sure what happened. I guess we'll find out maybe if he comes back on. We'll see. So, trying to just overlook you guys' messages, make sure I didn't miss nothing real quick. I know we was talking about food at one point. We seem to be doing good tonight. No trolls as of right now. I know it's getting dinner time for a lot of you folks. We won't be going too much longer, because I gotta go find dinner myself. As I already said, I'll probably run up here to Sheet to grab something real quick.
Finally finish me up. So I'll be listening in. I don't know if anyone else wants to call on in or Cactus or Wendy. So aside from me, because it's been a pleasure being your first caller in, man, doing the streamer thing. I know I was followed you last summer, so I gotta get to the paper with that. So thanks for letting me on, man, as your first caller.
Yes, sir. Be glad you could make it on tonight.
Oh, is he muted? All right, I gotta go. Sorry, folks. Thanks for listening.
Good night, U-Haul. Have a good night. Okay, so U-Haul had it ended for the night.
Anybody else want to come on?
Anybody else want to come on? If not, we're probably going to get ready to end it, so people can start getting dinner ready and different stuff. And I got to get dinner. It don't look like nobody else wants to come on tonight, so you guys have a good night. That's fine, Cactus. You can come on another night. Enjoy your dinner. Okay, good night, Jerry. Have a good night. We'll catch you guys the next time.
Good night, everybody.
Bird says good night, everybody. Bye, everyone. You're welcome, Cactus. Thank you. We'll try to catch that sunrise tomorrow if you do it.
This is your day.
Hmm?
Are you on still?
Yeah, Mom. I'm just making sure everything's okay. Bye, guys.